Okay, so my next one is for my uncle Carrington.
Oh.
Who has been wearing the same fragrance, and I won't even tell you what it is, it's so embarrassing, but he's been wearing the same fragrance for 20 years. What would we do for him?
Okay, so sometimes these kind of people can be hard to persuade to change. I feel like this is our hardest customer here.
Hello everybody, hope you're all well. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Christmas with Mr. Carrington. I'm joined by a special guest.
Hi!
This snowman here is my good friend Sarah, and Sarah is a Perfume Pro. Do you want to tell everybody
Yes, I am.
what that means?
I am. So I run an Instagram account called the Perfume Pros, and I've worked in the perfume industry for over 15 years.
Wow.
So I've smelt lots of fragrances. Oh, I'm losing my carrot.
Oh.
And I also am a trainer in the perfume industry. So I've brought along quite a lot of the fragrances that we're going to talk about today, because they're ones that I work with.
And fun fact for you, Sarah and I actually go way back to when we first moved to London to pursue our careers.
It was a long time ago.
Probably different careers back then.
Very different.
And here we are on the YouTube. So I've got a few chaps that I want to get some fragrances for this Christmas. So I've called Sarah in to help me choose some fragrances. So I'm going to give Sarah an idea of these people, and Sarah's going to come up with a fragrance suited to them.
I'm going to try my best.
And then over on Sarah's IGTV, we'll be doing women's fragrances. So if you're looking to buy some fragrances for a lady in your life, then those will be over there.
Yes.
And I'll link it in the description box.
Or even if you want to buy something for yourself.
Yeah.
Treat yourself too.
It's Christmas. Before we get into it, if you're new here, don't forget to click subscribe. I post new videos every single week. And don't forget to head over to Sarah's IGTV, which is the Perfume Pros, for loads of information on fragrances. Honestly, Sarah is the person that can actually communicate fragrance on the internet really well. It's quite a skill, like, and you'll know that I'm quite bad at this. Like, whenever I talk about fragrances on here, I'm always like, oh, it smells quite woody.
I might say something similar, but it's hard. We need smell-o-vision. When's someone going to invent that?
Yeah, no, we really do. But Sarah honestly is the person. She's so informative, and it's just really interesting the things that I've learned from Sarah on fragrance. So
good.
I'm excited.
Okay.
So shall I give you the first profile?
Yes, come on then.
Okay, so I thought we'd start off with one that a lot of you might be in this situation, and this is for somebody that you've maybe never met before. So say maybe your sister's got a new boyfriend, and this Christmas is going to be the first time that you're all spending time together.
Yes, this is quite tricky because fragrance is so personal, but the one that I have chosen, which I think would be a good safe bet, is this. It is Mont Blanc Explorer.
Okay.
So Mont Blanc Explorer, let me open it up. This is a new fragrance. It just launched earlier this year, and it has been the most popular men's fragrance this year. So I feel like you're onto a kind of winner there anyway, if lots of people like it.
Yeah.
Let me get it out for you. Here we go, in the bottle.
Nice bottle.
It's cute, isn't it?
Yeah.
And this is the little travel size, so it's really practical. So wherever they do, they can take it to the gym, put it in their pocket.
Yeah.
Should we have a try?
Yes, please.
Here we go. I'll spritz it on you. I'm going to spritz it on me as well, just so I can remember.
Any tips for smelling fragrances?
So, tips for smelling is don't spray too close. Because what happens is when you spray too close, it kind of drips all down your arm, and then you've got to rub it.
Right.
So ideally from a bit of a distance, and then it can just kind of evaporate in its own time, which is nice. Okay.
Is rubbing bad?
Yeah. I mean, it's a bit kind of perfume snobby.
Yeah. It's so tempting.
I
I'm not
know,
going to do
it
it.
is. The thing is, when you rub, obviously in there is all lots of scent molecules.
Yeah.
And the way the perfumer has created it is for it to like evaporate and develop in a certain way. If you rub, you kind of squash them all together, and it doesn't have the trail that the perfumer intended. But it won't smell bad. Okay, what do you think?
I like this.
Yeah? I like it. It's got notes of like bergamot. So when you first spray it, so bergamot's a really nice citrus fruit from Italy. So it's kind of like zesty.
Yeah, quite fresh.
Yes. which I think everyone likes, don't they?
I
Fresh
think
start
so,
off
yeah.
with. And then it goes into like patchouli and vetiver, which are much more kind of earthy and woody and dry. And so it has that kind of sexy, almost like leathery smell to it, which I think is really nice. And it also, what's great about this as well is it's an eau de parfum concentration. So most men's fragrances you've probably seen are eau de toilettes. And nowadays we're getting more and more that are parfums, which means they're stronger and then they last longer as well.
I think a lot of guys might be put off by that, like thinking an eau de parfum. I can say it.
Sounds like it's for ladies.
It sounds like it's for ladies, and so if you see that in store, definitely give it a sniff, especially with like the unisex brands.
Because it just lasts longer. It doesn't matter what it's called, but so it's good. Also, one little fun fact is on this, because it's Mont Blanc, it's got the little white star on the front and on the top as well. So you know that the reason they have the logo of the white star is because it's named after the mountain Mont Blanc, which when you look at it from a bird's eye view, it has 6 valleys going around the side.
Really?
So it's like a little snow-capped mountain from a bird's eye view. So
that's cool.
Nice. So it's like a piece of Mont Blanc.
So if you get anyone that, you can pass on that little story. Love that.
So that's that one.
I would rate that one, definitely. It's a safe option, and it also smells very clean.
It does.
Is that a thing? Like a bit almost like soapy, kind of like... You'd smell fresh if you want. It'd be a good one to wear to work, I think.
I think so. It would definitely... It's like I say, it's quite a good safe bet that I think most people will like. It's not too risky.
All right, so on to the next one. Okay, so the next one is for a friend that always wants the latest thing.
Okay, so it has to be something which is new. I think. So the one I've chosen is from Jimmy Choo. And it's this one. It's called Urban Hero. And this just launched in August this year, so it's really new. Jimmy Choo is obviously a really kind of hot designer brand anyway, and this is the latest one. So I will open it up. Actually, before I open it up, I'll tell you about the design on the box. So the fragrance has been done in a collaboration with a street artist, and he's called Latlas, and he does amazing kind of graphic street art all around the world, and he's designed this kind of print that goes on the front of the box, and he's also the face of the fragrance as well. So if you see the ad at all, it's Latlas.
Cool.
Okay, so let's have a look, because the bottle is gorgeous. Here we go.
I always think of the shoes.
Yeah, of course. I mean, let's, if only we could all get Jimmy Choo shoes for Christmas.
That'd be nice.
But maybe this is the next best thing.
Absolutely. Nice bottle.
So it is. So it's got this real like kind of chrome metallic feel to it, and the chevron print on the lid as well. It looks really kind of stylish, which is good. Let's have a try. Right, where do you want to have this one? You're going to be smelling gorgeous after this.
This is like me at the airport. Put the wall on, get on the flight with this person next to me. Do you have to do that?
Right, here we go.
Wow.
Nice.
Sweet.
Yes. Also, when you first spray things, like when you're in the store, if you're looking for fragrance, you're always going to find when you first spray it, it will be quite kind of sweet and zesty, but you do need to give it a minute to like dry down so you get the full kind of character of it. Don't ever buy anything off just like initial spritz. I shouldn't really say that, but so nice. If you compare it to the other one, it's much fresher and kind of zestier, I think.
A bit more.
It will be good. I think it's good for all age groups as well, this one. If someone likes the brand of Jimmy Choo, it's got in the top note this really weird ingredient. I should have bought you some to show you, but it's called lemon caviar. And it's like a little citrus fruit that comes from Australia, and you cut it open and it has all these kind of caviar balls of lemon inside it, and so it smells really sharp and kind of tangy, citrusy.
Bit more summery than this one in a sense.
It is. You're right.
If you talk about seasons with fragrance.
That's true. But I think it's a good option, especially like I say, if someone wants something new, it's just come out.
Lovely bottle.
Yeah, it is.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so my next one is for my uncle Carrington.
Oh.
Who has been wearing the same fragrance, and I won't even tell you what it is, it's so embarrassing, but he's been wearing the same fragrance for 20 years and he is absolutely set upon it. What would we do for him?
Okay, I understand the character of this man, yes. So sometimes these kind of people can be hard to persuade to change. They don't like change.
No.
But if you buy them something that is really classic, from a beautiful, timeless brand, hopefully they might be persuaded to have a go.
We can try.
So the one, I feel like this is our hardest customer here.
Yeah.
The one I picked out is from Cartier.
Okay.
Because I feel like everyone knows Cartier is luxury, French maison, beautiful jewellery. So this one is called Pacha de Cartier Edition Noir. I'm going to open it up so you can see the, have a little look at the bottle. Here we go. So you can see it's called Edition Noir because it's the black bottle. So what I like about this is it's from a really classic brand, and actually the original Pacha fragrance is very classic and has been around for years, but this is like the newer version, so it's got more of a modern feel to it. So maybe he could be persuaded onto this one. Shall we have a try and see?
Go that side?
Yes.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, I've got to go on this arm now.
Ooh. I like.
Yeah.
I'm having trouble describing this, so I'll let you do
this is hard. Okay, so it's got a like citrus freshness.
Yeah.
But then it has a lot of cedarwood notes in it.
Yeah.
And amber.
Yes.
So always it will start off fresh, and then as it develops, it will become more warm, woody, and ambery. You know, you can't, you know, so amber is a stone.
Yes.
So like you see it in jewellery, a really nice like orange stone, and you can't obviously get a smell out of a piece of amber.
Yes.
So what the perfumer will do is they'll use other things like maybe resins from trees to recreate that smell of what we all think amber would smell like. So kind of warm and exotic and a little bit sensual as well. Actually, I tell you, what Uncle Carrington might like is the fact about the name.
Okay.
So, you know, the Pacha name comes from a sailor from the Ottoman Empire who would have been called a Pasha.
Okay.
And he was someone who was rich and powerful and had all the jewels and all the ladies' harems of women at every port.
Yeah.
Is that sounding the kind of thing he'd like?
Probably,
Okay, and he'd sail around the world living the life of a Pasha.
Yeah.
So that's the saying in Greek. They say living the life of Pasha, like we'd say living the life of Riley. So yeah, it's
Would
the
you get
life.
a Pasha down the car boot sale? That is the question.
Is there nice ladies there, maybe? But yeah,
it's good.
I think it would be a nice option for someone. It's a classic one, but with a kind of modern twist.
Yeah, love that brand.
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful. Okay, so on to the last one. This is actually a fragrance that I've worked with before, so I've got a bit of a suggestion here for this one. I want to get Sarah's kind of thoughts on it. So this one I thought could be a good fragrance for somebody who's really into their luxury items or their motors.
Ah, okay.
See where we're going here?
I do.
So I'd love to hear your thoughts on this one.
Ah, so someone's a bit of a petrol head.
Yeah.
And they tend to take a foray into fragrance.
Yes. This is Bentley Beyond the collection, and this one is the Rich Pimento.
Yeah. Okay, let's have a little look.
The box is lovely, isn't it?
Isn't it gorgeous?
Yeah,
like a presentation
leather
case.
style.
Yeah.
I guess that's kind of like reflecting the car seats.
The interiors,
You'll see on the bottle as well. There you are.
Beautiful. Gosh. It's a really nice bottle, isn't it? Let's have
I like the detail on the lid. It's got the little bit of,
I don't know, this could be reflective of the kind of leather work in the car as well.
I think that's something to do with the headlamps.
Oh,
I believe. Yeah, I think they're like
Okay.
crystal or something. I'm not very up with my car
Any
knowledge, but
Bentley car experts out there, let us know.
let's do that, yeah.
Okay, let's have a go and see what we think. I'm running out of space here.
Yeah, we'll go up the other arm.
We shouldn't have worn jumpers.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. What do you think? Do you know what's in this?
I don't.
Oh, so it'd be interesting
know.
to hear your thoughts, yeah.
So, it's quite spicy initially. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm thinking that from the name as well.
Yeah.
So I feel like there's definitely pepper.
Yeah.
So it's got that kind of effervescent feel to it. You know, it's kind of like invigorating.
Yes.
Which I like. And then there's definitely, I can smell quite a lot of wood.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's oud. Some of you might have heard of oud. It's quite powerful wood. But it's definitely quite a rich, woody, kind of leathery scent to it, which would make sense with the cars as well.
Yes.
I really like it,
It's nice,
actually.
isn't it? Yeah.
It's really,
I was really surprised.
Yeah. It smells really sophisticated.
Yes.
And yeah, it's a really nice scent.
They've got a few in the range, and yeah, I just thought solid choice, because I wouldn't always think to reach for one of those when I'm sniffing about in the...
No, and sometimes
yeah.
you might have a guy to buy for that doesn't know your fashion brands, like it doesn't really mean much to them, but a car brand, they would know, so that's a good choice.
There we are.
Good, okay.
Thank you so much.
No
That's been really
problem.
helpful. I hope that you all enjoyed that as well, and maybe this has given you some inspiration, or even just some new ideas in terms of buying fragrance for somebody that you know. And if you have any questions on fragrances, do feel free to pop over to Sarah's Instagram account, the Perfume Pros, and she's always over there for a chat.
I am, definitely. And make sure you come over and watch our video on the ladies' fragrances as well.
Yeah. So we'll be looking at, is it 4 fragrances?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah, to give you some inspiration if you're buying for any ladies this Christmas. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for coming on my channel.
No problem, thanks for having me.
Nice to have a snowman here.
Yeah, I need to put my hat back on.
That's right,
There we
what
go.
shall I put on? I'll put this on.
We need to be fully festive.
Yeah. So we're off to Sarah's Instagram now to cover ourselves in more fragrance. It smell amazing. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. If you're new here, do click subscribe, and if you enjoyed this video, give it a little thumbs up, and I'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye. I'm very out of practice at this.
Oh well, I'm not out of practice. I've got the excuses.
I'm a pro.
Yeah, you wait. Fragrances, feel free to pop over to Sarah's IGTV. What am I on?
It's okay.
I'll take that off. I think that's just not quite worth
It's a bit
the thumbnail.
tight on your head.